Well, hello everyone, and I'm so glad you could join us for today's 13 Originals Tube-Cast. Today we've got a couple stories we're going to be talking about, and I'm going to be joined very shortly by my co-host, Catwoman. And I, of course, am your host. You just call me 13. And this is the first Tube-Cast, the original. Never duplicated, never replicated, never often or even thought of being imitated. Because this is the first one. So, with that being said, let's get to it. All right, and as I've just mentioned, this is the very first Tube-Cast. This is episode 1, the Phantom Dentist. No, that's not right. This is episode 1. Not to, we're not a prequel. There's no Jar Jar Binks. So scratch that. Anyway, our first story today is the Anderson Cooper interview. It was from a show. I think it was Finding Your Roots or something like that. Finding Your Roots. We all want to find our roots, right? I mean, yeah, that's what it is. It's from the special on PBS, Finding Your Roots. I guess they have different celebrities and stuff. It's hosted by Henry Louis Gates Jr. Not that really matters, but yeah. So that's Henry Louis Gates Jr. You're gonna hear talking to Anderson Cooper in this first clip, and then we're gonna talk about it for a little bit. So here we go. Anderson Cooper discovering. Well, you'll see.
Now, this is the 1860 U.S. Census.
Holy crap. Burwell Boykin, cause of death, killed by Negro.
Boykin was murdered by a rebellious slave.
Wow.
Your ancestor was beaten to death with a farm hoe.
Oh my God. That's amazing. This is incredible. I'm blown away.
You think he deserved it?
Yeah.
You do?
I have no doubt.
It's a horrible way to die, Anderson.
He had 12 slaves. I don't feel bad for him.
Okay.
Honestly, part of me thinks that's awesome.
But it is your blood ancestor.
Yeah, so I don't want to offend other relatives of mine.
Part of him thinks that's awesome. What do you think about that, Catwoman?
That's pretty bad. You don't even give a crap about your relative.
I mean, I know it's not like his close relatives, like it's...
Still, it's a relative.
You know, it's not like his dear Aunt Edna there, who you've known growing up, you know, since you're 5 or whatever. But that's still like his family and stuff. And,
Why would you think, oh, that's awesome?
like, I'm not saying I don't advocate slavery at all.
Well,
you
no,
know.
but-
I'm not supporting that at all. You know.
No, but
His ancestors, bunch of douchebags. They owned 12 slaves.
yeah. But
You know,
everybody did back then too, so it's
Yeah.
a whole different time.
all wealthy plantation owning families
Right.
back then
Yeah.
owned slaves.
Right.
So, yeah.
It wasn't like they were. Nowadays, you would think it was horrible, but back then it wasn't something that was horrible necessarily.
Yeah, it was awful. You know, I mean, to be honest, it's awful for both of them.
Oh, well, yeah.
It's awful that the guy was a slave, and it's awful that he had to murder his captor. I mean, jeez.
Right.
But what would you do? You know, I mean, I guess if I was a slave, I'd probably beat someone to death with a hoe too.
Right. Get your freedom.
Freedom by the hoe. Yeah, I'm sure he didn't go very far after he did that.
He probably
they,
not.
they probably caught him and did unspeakable things to the poor guy. But I don't know, you know. Two wrongs don't make it right.
Exactly.
I'm just kind of shocked at Anderson Cooper here. This is a touchy-feely, caring liberal guy. I mean, these are the warm, fuzzy, compassionate people.
Right?
He thinks it's awesome.
No, only part
It's-
of it.
It's awesome. So I guess it's not the warm, fuzzy part.
Right.
It's the
It's not so warm, fuzzy part of him. Oh,
I don't know. That's
weird.
one way to look at it, I guess.
yeah.
Ugh.
No, it's just weird.
I was thankful all my ancestors were well behaved back then. Jeez.
Right?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
That's part of me thinks that's awesome.
Yeah, that's why it got me. I was like, wow, what?
Caring,
Yeah.
gentle individuals.
Right.
Exactly. All right. So this is a story coming from the AP. It's the FCC from the AP. No, the AP, an AP story. The Federal Communications Commission, that is the FCC, has agreed to set up spending to get more Americans wired to the internet. Now this sounds like a good thing, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it sounds nice. It's a
Sounds
good.
good,
They're
yeah.
gonna do us something nice, right? Well, we're
Right.
paying for it, so it's not like it's a free favor.
Yeah.
We'll get to that in a minute. The agency says it'll launch a 60% increase in funding for high-speed services to schools and libraries in poor or rural areas. I guess it's either or, not both. No, I know it's both. Shut up. Educators have hailed the effort for the nearly $4 billion spending package as crucial in making sure most American kids can have access to the internet at a time when other countries are invested heavily in broadband connections. Well, you know, if Timmy down the street's gonna jump off a bridge, I mean, you should do it too, right?
Yeah.
I don't give a damn what the other countries are doing. Just so you know, folks, I don't care. Catwoman, do you care?
Not so much.
No,
No.
they don't even name any of the other countries.
Right.
It's a lovely straw man they've held up.
Yeah.
Other countries are doing it. Well, who? Well, that's not important. There are
They're
other
doing it.
countries.
Other countries are doing it, so we gotta do it too. Oh.
Exactly. Everybody's doing. Come on, everybody's doing it.
It's the cool thing to do.
It's the cool thing to do. Everyone's peer pressure. Broadband internet. All right. Anyway, the FCC says that 2/3 of American schools still don't have access to the high-speed internet. Now, I want to clarify that. They're just singling out high-speed here, so that's not internet. Most people are going to read this story and they're going to say, "Oh, that's a lot of schools. They don't have 2/3? That's a lot." No, high-speed. So
They still have internet access.
they still
just
have
not high
internet.
speed.
It's just
Ooh,
not,
just not the best.
you know, it's not cable or whatever. It's whatever. It doesn't matter. They can still get on
They
there.
can still get done what they need to get done.
Anyway, they're claiming that this can affect a child's ability to do homework, look into college scholarships, and acquire basic job skills.
Yeah, no.
All right, well, I thought we were talking about little kids. Now,
Yeah, right.
it's interesting to note that this story comes attached with it a picture of a 6-year-old on a computer in what appears to be a library or a school. I guess she's looking for a college scholarship.
Right, because that's what you do when you're 5 or 6.
That's right, little Susie. There you go. Apply to Brown. Click it.
Oh.
Anyway, back to the point, the matter at hand. Basic job skills? Really? The internet is basic job skills?
Not last time I checked, but
You know, I mean, hopefully there'll be jobs for these kids to have when they get out of school.
right. But does the internet or how fast their internet is really depend on it? I don't think so.
I mean, exactly what kind of job skills are we learning? The ability to check Facebook and Twitter at the same time while avoiding work?
Yeah, pretty much. God.
And last time I checked, I mean, back when I was not to get into the old man,
Back in the day.
back into the back when now, Sonny, back when I was your age, let me tell you, we didn't have that fancy internets. We had books. No. We read books, and it was wonderful. Pepperidge Farm. Now when I was in high school, we had these things. They were kind of like a job fair, only instead of a job fair, you'd go, and they'd have all these different colleges, right?
Mm-hmm.
They would actually, in high school, you could, if you were interested, you could get on the bus. You got to miss a whole day of class.
Yeah.
That's right, folks. Now you know why I was on board with this. You got to miss a whole day of class. You go, and all you got to do is fill out a bunch of applications for colleges that you think you're interested in. You want more information, they give you all sorts of information. You look it over, or that's what you tell the teacher, and then you go back to class. Whatever. But you'd miss a whole day, so I don't understand. We're phasing this out now?
Apparently, and the internet, the computers weren't even involved with that.
Yeah, I mean, it was all still, we all filled out hand.
You wrote everything down.
I mean, we had computers. I mean, you
right.
know, my school had computers. We had internet.
Yeah.
It wasn't the fastest.
Right.
It wasn't the fastest, but it worked.
Yeah.
It got the job done. And you know what
Everybody still did their homework, got their homework done, got their classwork done, got whatever done that needed to be done.
Exactly. People still were doing their work, or, well, actually, most of the time, people weren't doing their work. This is what most of the people were doing. They were looking at websites and screwing off while the teacher wasn't paying attention.
Right.
See, I don't know. I think the heavily dependent classroom computer model, or let me rephrase that. I think the nature of, let's sit the children in front of the computer, or let's give them all laptops. That's what they do now. I keep thinking like they're sitting in computer labs. No, they all have laptops now.
Mm-hmm. There aren't computer labs anymore, actually.
Oh, is that right?
Mm-hmm. In most of the schools now, it's just they do everything on their laptops. And they don't, most of the time, they don't write things anymore either. Everything's done on the laptop.
So no penmanship at all, really, right?
No, pretty much not. No.
But
they have to write their name on things once in a while, but that's about it. Yep.
All through the computer. Everything's got to be typed up. I mean, I'm not knocking computer skills. Computer skills are a valuable resource in today's modern world. Yes, let's teach the children computer skills. But
they should also know how to, like, write and you know, not have to rely on, like, spell check or things like that. Actually be able to write things on their own and not rely on the computer giving them the answer all the time.
I'll tell you, spell check is the devil. And I don't even believe in the devil, but spell check is the devil.
Yeah.
I used to be a hell of a lot better speller than, I mean, I never was a great speller, but
No, me neither,
let me tell you,
but
I used to be a hell of a lot better before spell check.
Yeah,
Now it's just
now
like,
it's like a no-brainer. You can type a word in that isn't even a word, and it'll be like, oh, this is what you really mean.
half the time, if I'm not sure, I'll just get it wrong on purpose and see if they'll give me the correction. Because it's like, I don't want to waste time trying to, oh, nope, that's not right. Go back. Ah, there we go. No.
Right.
If I'm not sure, I'll just type it in wrong.
Yep.
But see, there's the flaw that lies with spell check. You
Right.
get lazy.
It makes it so you don't even have to think.
Exactly. You're not using your brain.
No.
The skull's full of mush, stay full of mush.
Exactly.
Or the skulls with less mushy mush get mushier.
Yeah, it's true.
Mushier. I sound like I'm steering a dog sled here. Mush.
Mushy, mushy.
Mushy. But anyway, the doozy of this whole, to get back to the story, is the doozy of this whole thing is the extra spending coming from this, in my view, slightly unnecessary. Let's teach the kids before we worry about their connection to the internet, you know?
Right.
I mean, I swear, previous generations were smarter. I swear.
Yeah, definitely.
I swear they were. And I don't know what they're teaching the kids, if anything. It seems like it's babysitter time in there now, you know?
The teachers don't have to do anything. They set them on the computer, and that's about it.
That and a few words of liberal indoctrination, and
Yeah.
before they know it, it's 2 o'clock, and they can go home for the day.
Right?
But, yeah, $2 a year, it doesn't sound like much, folks, but
It is.
when you add it on to everything else, you talk about the Affordable Care Act, how much that's raising everybody's insurance. I know my folks, their insurance went up $2,000. $2,000 a month is what it costs. $2,000 a month.
That's
a
ridiculous.
month.
Who has that much extra money?
Who
Nobody.
has what would you do with $2,000 a month?
Jesus.
And that's not even like a Cadillac plan or anything. That's like a,
Just a normal.
and these are not well off folks. I mean, these I just want to let that sink in to all of you out there that don't have insurance yet, or have insurance through work, or you've got it through mom and dad, or however your situation. $2,000 a month, not a year, a month.
That's $24,000 a year.
$24,000.
That's ridiculous.
And now, $2 a year increase on your phone bill on top of that. Not much.
But
But-
it all adds up.
Eventually, straw's going to break the camel's back, people.
Exactly. People only make so much money.
I think it's a better thing if we let the states decide, you know, if they want to spend money, they want to put money into the schools for broadband, let the states have votes on it. Let them do it town by town or county by county. Let's have this at the state level. Why are we always including the federal government?
Yeah, it's true.
Federal government's not there to handle that.
Oh, no.
Federal government isn't there to provide internet to the schools.
No. They have more.
That's your
important
local
things to deal
government.
with.
That's your local government. That's your town hall. That's your state government.
Yep.
It's the town and the state. Not the federal government.
No. They have to be involved in everything now, though.
Yeah.
Or so it seems.
A finger in every pie.
Yeah.
Well, I just thought that was interesting, you know? And that's not even counting what's going to happen with net neutrality if that goes through. Obama's threatened to sanction that under Title II of the Telecommunications Act. Now, I've read Title II, folks, and what that does is it basically, they can now tax that, and it would give the federal government control of your access to the internet, which means it gives them control over the content and the speed, and it gives them control over how much the cable company can charge you.
Ridiculous.
You don't want this. It's not neutrality. It's anything but neutral. It's another power grab for your federal government.
Yep.
Read Title II.
Yeah.
It's not good.
No.
It's not good. That's why the president doesn't explain it. But that's a different subject for a different segment.
For a different time.
This was the story about broadband internet. Once upon a time, in the projects. Fucking PJs. All right. Next story. All right. Here's another story. This one is off of Fox News. Yes, that's right. Fox News. I said it. And I'd say it again if I have to.
That's right.
Fox News. Deal with it, okay? They are a legitimate source. They get their news from the AP 90% of the time, just like everybody
Everyone
else.
else.
You know, I get it from everyone, so you can just chill out. I know. I can hear you right now. You're shouting at your computer, or you're making your little snide comments. You're making a face. You right there. Put down the veggie burrito. You're making a face. I'll ask you to leave. I'll ask you to leave right now if you don't stop making the face. Go watch the Young Turks if you're gonna do that. Okay? You're gonna make that face. Go watch the Young Turks. Just go. Okay? You'll have more fun over there. I'm just gonna irritate you anyway. No, come on, stay. You know you want to. Come on, stay.
That's right. You know you want to stay. Do it.
That's right.
Do it.
All right, so here's the story, and I got a sexy story for you guys. Oh God,
Baby.
this is
Watch
popped
myself right now.
half a stock right now just seeing this
Ooh,
title.
baby.
Mama June Shannon. That's the mother from the Honey Boo Boo series, the Here Comes Honey Boo Boo, the wildly popular TLC. Is that wildly popular? Can I say that?
It is. It is.
Is that
as
like
horrible as that sounds? It really is. Everybody likes that shit.
it's like Duck Dynasty, only instead of
No way.
Duck-
Duck Dynasty's way better. I mean,
instead of duck calls, it's like pork rinds. I don't know. I
burping
don't.
and farting.
I don't watch these shows. I mean, not to sound pretentious. I don't get any. I live underneath a rock in a basement. I don't get any television, folks. So I don't watch this stuff. It's just the way I am. Hey, if I had television, I'd watch it. But I live in a bomb shelter. What do you want from me? Yeah, it's what it is. Anyway, Vivid Entertainment, that's an adult film company. I in case you didn't know, they've allegedly offered June Shannon, Mama June, honey boo boo baby mama, the contract to star in a sex tape. Yeah. To star in a sex tape with her partner Mike Sugar Bear Thompson. So it's not even like they're gonna have.
Oh God.
Oh God. All right.
Pardon me.
The website posted a letter from Steve Hirsch, the founder of Vivid Entertainment. He's released celebrity sex tapes starring Kim Kardashian, Kendra Wilkinson, and Tia Tequila. Tequiza.
Either way, all three of them, at least people want to see them naked. Just saying.
Tofurkey?
Yeah,
No.
that's right.
No.
Tila Tofurkey.
No Tofurkey. No,
Blah.
thank you. We have a ban on tofu.
Yeah.
Tofu soy based
crap. I mean,
juicy
delicious
white
food. Yes.
chunks of soy. I don't know. You guys love it.
It's the
You
best.
sure you do. Anyway, back to the story. Yeah, so this is a legit thing because it came from his website.
Oh God.
Or no, yeah, his website or a website, some website somewhere. Apparently, the article is bad. It's not giving me all the information I need. See, it literally says the website posted a letter from Steve Hirsch. Well, what website? Oh, TMZ. Is it TMZ?
Yeah, maybe.
TMZ. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's TMZ. I wasn't even looking. TMZ. So it's not a bad article. I'm bad. I'm bad because I didn't look.
Whoops. Because you're too busy looking at Mama June's sexy, flabby body.
I like those rolls.
Damn.
You get a paper bag, and I swear, folks, I'm good to go on that.
True story, actually. Just take her head off. It's not so bad.
Oh,
Ooh.
no, I think it is bad.
Yeah,
'cause
it's
you
bad
did-
no matter what.
just look at her. You know that she doesn't take the care that.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, no.
Ugh.
Anyway, they want to pay her to do the do with Mike Sugar Bear Thompson.
I pay her to keep her clothes on.
The tape could net them as much as $1 million. Hirsch says that Vivid would make the experience, quote, an enjoyable one for both of you and give you as much creative input as you would like, end quote. Oh, that's right. If she decides that the plot of this thing is going to be Sketty Night at Mama June's, oh, we're going to have all sorts of meatballs, Mama Dunes. Sketty meatballs. I got your balls, sketty balls. Ugh.
God, I'm gonna puke.
Well, anyway, that's nice to be offered creative control. You don't see a lot of Hollywood types offering creative control.
It's
I
true.
mean, that's what you get from these small mom and pop outfits like
Suppose so.
Vivid. The wholesome purveyor of naughtiness. Naughtiness. I'm not anti-naughtiness, folks. I
No.
like naughtiness.
Me too, just not
It's just-
involving that.
I don't know. I
beast.
mean, I guess if you like it, I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I'm not. Hey,
Right,
cool.
Maybe
you know.
some people want to see that shit.
You know, I mean, I'm not knocking big girls either. I'm just saying,
No.
Mama June don't look like the kind of big girl I'd want to have a bounce with.
Ugh,
Um,
whole family's just kind of gross.
well, on October 24th, TLC announced the cancellation of Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. After reports surfaced that the matriarch, June, was dating a man convicted of child molestation, a man she's dated before. She denies the charges. The man in question was Mark Anthony McDaniel Senior. That's right. Not that senior. Not the American. Wrong senior. No. He's a senior, not.
Right.
Everybody's thinking it's the American Choppers guy. Is it American Choppers guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that's not even on TV anymore, but
No.
I said senior. That's what people are thinking out there. That
I can't remember the last name,
There-
but
no.
the first name's Paul.
yeah, no, he's not. No, this is a molester. That guy didn't touch anybody, as far as we know.
No.
Well, he might have touched that Mikey guy. We don't know.
Ew, gross. Oh.
Anyway, Mark Anthony McDaniel Sr. was convicted of aggravated child molestation of an 8-year-old child in March of 2004. Shannon's eldest daughter, Anna Cardwell, stated that that child was her. She was the one who was molested 10 years earlier. So,
Gross.
yeah, I mean, I know that's already out there. That's not really fresh news, but
Ew.
hey,
Why with you being a mother, would you want to be like, oh yeah, I know you did horrible things to my daughter, but damn, I want you back?
Well, hey, baby, we can get past that. I mean,
Yeah, no, you
she
can't
probably
fucking get past that shit.
Oh, she's so young, she probably won't even remember.
Yeah, right? That doesn't scar you for life or anything.
Yeah, jeez. Messed up.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say about that.
Exactly. Just things like that are what gross me out about those people. Not necessarily their looks, but their actions.
Well, you notice that Vivid only wanted to get the guy who wasn't a molester involved.
Yeah. Oh, God, gross.
Oh, God. She has creative control over this thing. Hopefully she doesn't want a menage a trois situation.
Oh, God.
This could be a big win for Vivid. This covers like multiple niches out there, doesn't it?
God, I'm gonna puke.
I think I feel ill too. That's it for this story. This is
I have to go puke now.
Oh, I think I need another shower. Ugh, gross. Well, here's a nice little holiday story. This one comes from Saco, Maine. The police in Maine say that a woman has been charged with stealing Christmas wreaths from a cemetery, a crime that outraged many Mainers. The cemetery was Laurel Hill Cemetery in Saco. The woman was seen on a hidden camera. A hidden camera video showed the woman taking the wreaths off of gravestones and putting them into the back of her SUV. When they caught the woman, it turned out to be 56-year-old Pamela Golars, who turned herself in Friday. So I guess they didn't really catch her, but yeah, she turned herself in. Police charged her with theft, receiving stolen property, and falsifying physical evidence. All misdemeanor crimes. The first wreaths went missing on December 4th, and the caretakers reported more thefts over the next few days. All told, several dozen wreaths disappeared. Golaris posted a $150 cash bail and will appeal in court next month. This woman, she turns out that she owns an apartment complex, and I guess what she was doing is she's taking the wreaths and she's putting them on the apartment buildings, on the actual units, or on the buildings themselves, or giving them away for Christmas or whatever. There's no shortage of money for this woman, so I don't understand why she's stealing wreaths. Just a scuzzy move. It's kind of a scuzzbag. She lives in Old Orchard Beach, according to the story. It's just a shame, huh? Right before the holidays. Okay, and that's it. That is the last story for this episode of the Tube-Cast. Thank you all for joining me. Please tune in next time. Why don't you hit the subscription box, keep an eye on it, and we'll see you back here later. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.